World is getting progressively more and more conscious about ecosystem services. Services we always know, the one that you pay for. But there are a lot of ecosystem services and we suddenly have become very, very conscious of them. There are so many trillions and trillions of valuable services which are available from ecosystem for free. And we cannot take it for granted, and they would not stay the way they are available unless we are conscious of it. There are 4 ecosystem services they quite often talk about, and then let's understand that. One, ecosystem services are provisioning services. When I say provisioning services, all those things that we get from the ecosystem like water, food, plants, forest resources, all those things which come as part, they are called as provisioning services of ecosystem. They don't charge it. For most of them, they are free. Then there are regulating services. Regulating services are those services which is where they ensure the extremities of the system, which is not conducive for the human existence, is maintained within a particular range. And then these regulating services can be with respect to flood, global warming, pollution. I mean, there is some mechanism to recycle pollution. These services are given free by the ecosystem. But only when we push this beyond a particular level, the pollution happens. The global warming happens. So these regulating services are another set of services provided by the ecosystem, and we've got to be conscious of that. Third is cultural services. Aesthetics that you can imagine, tourism that you can imagine, those kind of services that is available, they are called as cultural services. Fourthly is supporting services. To my understanding, this is the most vital of all services which ecosystem provides. So these supporting services are those services which are not there on the surface, but then they are happening regularly. Let's say you have got in situ disintegration of a rock is happening by the processes of ecosystem, which creates soil. There's a nutrition cycle which is happening, pedogenesis or say soil formation that is happening. Lots of this recycling which goes on a regular basis. These are supporting services which are basically giving rise to the first 3 services I was talking about. These supporting services, they are also very vital. While recently we have got very conscious of this ecosystem services, one has to be conscious that human activities are not affecting the services which is available to us from ecosystem free, but then their correction is not free. If they really go beyond a particular limit, you go beyond the limit, BTL so to say, the chances are that you'll have huge costs involved for having them corrected. However, if we maintain them, the ecosystem services are free.